awful.
And while Sir William slept peacefully in his bed, a king, 3 wizards, and a beautiful princess conspired to change the course of his life. Then, just before dawn, the light in the northeast tower went out. And soon after that, the princess came riding out of the palace court, down the streets and out through the main gates of the city.
Sir William, please open the door.
I'm coming. Wait a minute.
Hurry!
Well, what is it, partner?
Oh, it wasn't supposed to work out this way at all, not at all.
What wasn't supposed to work out this way? What's wrong?
The Princess Diane has run off or been carried away or something. Oh, it's just dreadful.
Carried away?
Well, it really wasn't the plan. Oh, I know something just terrible, Sir William. Where are you going?
To see the kid.
Wait for me.
And that was the plan these wise men and I had thought up. But she didn't use it. She said it wasn't dangerous enough.
Pretty low trick.
She left this note. It's not so long. It only mentions where she's gone.
Gone?
Let's see.
Says she's gone to the Valley of the Dragon.
But there's no such thing as a dragon.
That's right. On that we all agree. A dragon simply could not be.
Then what's all the excitement about?
Tell him, fellows.
Alas, though science tends to show that dragon theory is just not so, one dragon doesn't know this fact. Therefore, it's alive and quite intact.
How about it, Sir William? Will you bring her back? I'll see that you get the richest reward you can think of.
Well, that's really not necessary.
You'll go then?
Yeah, I'll go, but there isn't any such thing as a dragon. They simply don't exist.
Now, up to Sir William's time, there had always been some conjecture regarding the existence of dragons. After his time, there wasn't any. Don't misunderstand us. We're not claiming the knight actually killed the last dragon on Earth. In fact, we don't claim he killed one at all. But nonetheless, the facts are there. You can find them in any history book. Well, some history books. That is, somewhere there's a history book with these facts in it. About 2 hours after Sir William left for the Valley of the Dragon, the people saw a great cloud of steam rise in the east. But of course, though it looked like it might have been made by a dragon, it could have been caused by some farmer's wife in the hill country as she prepared a hot bath for her husband. And then after that, there was the sound of a great roaring and bellowing that an angry dragon might make. But that might only have been the farmer discovering his bath water was a little too hot as he sealed himself in the tub. And then the sound of a great fight being fought. So great it caused a mountainous fall of dust that nearly covered the kingdom. But that might have only been the farmer and his wife in a little family discussion on the manner of preparing a bath. The sound of muffled thunder the dragon might make when falling to earth, mortally wounded, might have been only, muffled thunder. But there was one thing. As Sir William rode out of the valley with the princess before him in the saddle, he was wearing the look of a man who had just been through a great ordeal. An ordeal that could only have been.
To think you proposed to me.
Well, I suppose it does take a lot out of some men to propose.
I guess I knew it from the beginning and tried to fight it, but it was bigger than either one of us.
Oh, was it?
We'll make beautiful music together, you and I.
Back in those days, this line was brand new.
Why, you risked your life to save me without any hope of reward.
Yeah.
There wasn't any reward, was there? Was there?
Well,
Oh, there was. You beast. Get off this horse and never speak to me again.
But,
You heard me.
But it's my horse. Besides, we're almost there. We'll settle this when we see your father.
In those days, good news traveled fast. In fact, almost as fast as bad news does today. So as the knight and Princess Diane rode into the palace grounds, they found a great celebration awaiting them. The king and queen, the wise men, all the state dignitaries, and thousands of citizens were gathered to rejoice at the safe return of the couple. And it had the makings of a marvelous celebration, till the king happened to say,
Well, daughter dear, you had a couple of hours with him on the way back. Did he pop the question?
Yes. But I wouldn't marry him if he was the last man on earth.
If I were the last man on earth, I'll bet you would.
I would not.
Here, here now.
Now, dear, isn't that what you wanted?
He only saved me for the reward.
The beast.
Ooh, everything happens to me.
I refuse to take any reward. I absolutely refuse.
Tut, hold on, wait just a minute. We've got a thought.
Let's see what's in it.
Well, spit it out, fellows, and it better be good.
We'd rather whisper what we got. It's the best idea we've ever thought.
What is it?
Well,
Yeah,
and
that's right. Your Highness,
Don't listen to him, Father.
Yes, Sir William?
you promised me the finest reward I could think of for rescuing your daughter.
That's true.
All right, sir. I ask for your daughter, the hand of Diane, in marriage.
and so they were married. And strangely enough, lived happily ever after. Now there is a moral to this story. In fact, there are several. One of them might be,
Don't ever let your daughter get smarter than you are, unless you can afford top-flight wise men.
and another would be,
You can sometimes get a man to propose by simply wearing him out.
and yet another moral.
Worse things can happen to you than marrying a princess.
But the real moral of the story would be this one.
no one on earth, include Diane, can lay claim to perfection. And if Sir William thought she could, consider that affection tends to dim men's eyes, obscuring faults for certain. And when that happens, friends, it's love. On that, we drop the curtain.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Join us next week at the same time on EWTN for another episode of Family Theater Classic Radio. This program was founded by Father Patrick Peyton in 1947. His mission was to entertain friends and family alike through his message that the family that prays together stays together. The voices you'll hear in many episodes include Lucille Ball, Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, Ricardo Montalban, Gregory Peck, James Stewart, Shirley Temple, and Natalie Wood. Again, we thank you for tuning in, and if you would like to order a copy of today's show from our catalog, please call 1-800-299-7729 or log on to www.familytheater.org. Till then, good day, good luck, and most importantly, may God bless you all.
Take the next step in your faith journey on the Fathers of Mercy Hour. Next on most of these EWTN stations.
Live truth. Live Catholic.
This is EWTN Radio.
Now,
Lucy's prayers fly straight to God.
Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love entrust me here, ever this day be at my side, to light, to guard, to rule, to guide. Amen.
Most Christian churches only have service once or twice a week. The Catholic Church offers Mass every day. There are some minor differences between daily Mass and a Sunday Mass. Daily Mass tends to be shorter for a few reasons. A typical daily Mass only has one reading, where there are two at Sunday Mass. The Gloria and the recitation of the Nicene Creed are omitted. At daily Mass, we may not have an offertory or presentation of the gifts. Isn't it amazing to think that at any given time, on any given day, there's a Mass being offered somewhere on the planet? The Catholic Church truly fulfills the prophecy from the book of Malachi, which speaks of a pure sacrifice being offered from the rising of the sun to its setting. Pick up Gus Lloyd's 4-volume set of A Minute in the Church and other Catholic resources at gusloyd.com.
Are you preparing for marriage? Have you experienced subfertility? Have you heard of Mapa technology and the Creighton model of family planning? Charting with the Creighton model is both educational and informative for identifying times of fertility and infertility, as well as a diagnostic tool for irregularities. Want to learn more? Contact me, Pam Marvin, at 979-220-6796.
You're listening to Red Sea Catholic Radio, religious education for the domestic church, on KRTL 91.1 FM, Hallettsville, Texas.
This broadcast of Take Two is recorded, so please no calls at this time.
Welcome to Take Two with Jerry and Debbie. I'm Debbie Georgiani, and this is your show, Take Two with Jerry and Debbie and you. And here's the question today. Need the whole world to respond to this because we have this worldwide platform where we try to help others live their best life with the lived experiences that we have gone through. And so it's so important to celebrate certain things and to highlight other things so that we can, give folks a sense of joy and help and hope and love and everything that's good and virtuous. So here's the question. What do you consider your life's greatest accomplishment? What do you consider is your life's greatest accomplishment? So what are you so most proud of? You feel like I really did it. I really made it. I really feel fabulous about what I have achieved, what I have accomplished. It's important. Now, are we going to be bragging about ourselves? Not necessarily. It's really just to highlight and thank God and praise God for the many gifts He has given to each and every one of us. So it's just so beautiful. And so you don't have to be Catholic to call in. The phone lines are open. Matt is on the phones right now, and Michael's at the controls. Rich is on social media. I'm waving to you. Yes, thanks for the prayers, guys. I do feel much better. Thank you so much. And so I'm asking the question, what do you consider your life's greatest accomplishment? Could you please call in and share with the world and share with me and tell me the details of this? How hard did you have to work to achieve this? What did you have to come through? What did you have to deal with? I can tell you, for me, the first thing that came to mind, of course, was my children. That's my greatest accomplishment. I was like, wow, I really did have 2 children and raised 2 boys. I mean, that was pretty incredible. And I felt that way. And so that was my first thought. And then there's other thoughts that came to mind about it. But I know that a lot of us will talk about family and relationships, and that's good. So here's the number, 833-288-EWTN. That's 833-288-3986. Now is the best time to call in. You can fill up the phone lines. I can get you on air. We can chat about this. I want to hear your greatest accomplishment in life. Please dial in. Don't sit this out. Don't just listen to the fantastic calls and stories, and I know they always are on Take Two with Jerry and Debbie, but I really want to hear from you. And again, if you hear the sound of my voice, we are live today. We are taking your calls, and I expect you to definitely pull over safely to the side of the road, put the baby down gently, and make that phone call and tell us your greatest accomplishment in life. And maybe you haven't. Maybe you're working towards your greatest accomplishment. Can you share with us the steps of that and what you're going through? Maybe you feel like you lost a chance to really achieve something really meaningful to you. Let's talk about that as well. Remember, we talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between. That's the way we roll here on Take Two. So here's what I need you to do, okay? I set the table here. I need you to call in and give us the details of your life story, okay, and what you have accomplished. Maybe you served in the military. Maybe you did a work that was very difficult, and you're like, wow, I really did that. Maybe you went on for a graduate degree, or, you went on for more than one degree. I know I have a dear friend that she just accumulates. She just seems to have a degree every time I talk to her. It's amazing. Maybe you've done that. Maybe you've learned a new trade or a new hobby or something that you've always wanted to do. Hey, maybe you hiked the Camino. Okay, so many things. Your life's greatest accomplishment. Maybe you went to Medjugorje or Lourdes or Fatima, or that's a great to take a pilgrimage to the Holy Land or to Rome. Those are great accomplishments. You see where I'm going with this. But tell the world, tell the Take Two family what you feel is your greatest achievement and what you have really worked hard for. And now you get to just celebrate the fruits of that. And that's a beautiful thing. We have to honor the beauty that God gives all of us. It's not a prideful, egotistical thing. That's different. That's different. I mean, if you were to dominate the show and say, I want to tell everybody about myself and what I did and I'm so great and this and that, yeah, that becomes prideful. Of course, this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about really thanking God for just the talent and the gifts that have been given so generously by our great God. Okay, here go the phones. This is beautiful. What do you consider your life's greatest accomplishment? That's what I'm asking today. Need you to respond to the question. 833-288-EWTN. That's 833-288-3986. We're very friendly here. Matt is wonderful to talk to. Michael has got the controls. He's doing great. So we should...